What is up, everyone? This is Major League Gaming here. So I know it's been a long time since I've made a YouTube video on here, and I do apologize for that. I got very busy over like the last couple months. You know, work has been keeping me busy and everything. And there's definitely a lot to talk about right now, especially for next year. First of all, well, this year was the 40th anniversary of Super Mario Brothers. Which I did celebrate, of course. Though I mean, I kind of wish I did more. It wasn't really this big this year, in my opinion. We only got like the two re-releases of Super Mario Galaxy 1 and 2, which, to be fair, is actually pretty good, because I know a lot of people may have missed out on the Super Mario 3D All Stars collection when it first came out 5 years ago, like literally 5 years ago. But having Super Mario Galaxy 2 on the Switch is definitely something that we all needed. So while it wasn't a big celebration for Mario this year, I'm actually hoping that the next year will be a much bigger celebration for the Legend of Zelda's 40th anniversary. Yes, you heard me right. Next year is going to be the 40th anniversary of the Legend of Zelda. So I do have a lot of anticipation for it next year. I mean, we still need to get the HD remasters of both the Wind Waker and Twilight Princess on the Switch. I mean, that's really up to Nintendo to decide on, but I'm definitely hoping that they will get them out eventually, because let's face it, the HD remasters of those two games are superior to the originals, and the Wind Waker HD definitely improves a lot as to what the original had to offer back when the GameCube first came out. I'm just gonna put it out there, simple as that. At the same time, though, my biggest focus for next year is going to be the Zelda movie, of course. So far, we've seen screenshots of what the movie's going to be like, and I'm really excited for it. So there's really that. I anticipate a lot of trailers for the Zelda movie coming out next year as well. But then again, you know, nothing has been confirmed yet. This is basically just anticipation of what I'm expecting for next year. So whatever Nintendo says or does next year, that's really on them. So there's really that. So anyway, moving on. Another year has come and gone, and another year will soon be starting for us. I'm actually really sad to see that this year come and go so quickly. The holiday season this year is going to be very different for me, because my Grandma Louise passed away back in May 2025. The news of her ever passing was rather unexpected. However, at the same time, though, she passed away rather naturally. I'm trying to be positive about this right now, because I mean, yes, I'm sad to see that. I'm sad to hear that she's gone. You know, it's going to be hard to celebrate Christmas without her. At the same time, though, I feel happy because she didn't really pass away from like any cancers or anything like my Grandpa Charles did, and she's also reunited with my Grandpa Charles up in heaven. So there's really that. So yeah, there's really all there is to it. I do apologize for the lack of YouTube videos this year. I've been heavily focused on my streaming, and the Switch 2. I got to make a video about that, because the Switch 2 has been a much better console than I originally thought it was, despite its flaws. I'll go more into that in another video whenever I can. Anyway, so to everyone out there who's been watching me on streams, at the very least, thank you for a blessed year for 2025, and I hope to see you guys again next year in 2026, especially when the Legend of Zelda's 4th anniversary begins. This is Major League Gaming logging out. Thank you guys for tuning in.